Hey everybody, Maria here, Fourth Dimension. Welcome to the channel. I'm reading for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So what's going on with the air signs? I'm reading from What Lies Beneath Oracle card. Air signs, please. Excuse me. There's an investigation. Tell me more. Air signs. Why is there an investigation? What's going on for the air signs? I am going to take that. Tired of drama. I'll flip this over at the end. That one was kind of flipped out, went back in. And sometimes that's like, I don't want you to know yet. Okay. Watching it go down. Enjoying the gossip. Ooh, I love that. That's my line where I say you're sitting in a lawn chair with your marshmallows, watching the tower fall, or your popcorn. Sexual protection. Lastly, one more card. That's it. Bad choices. Red lipstick stains. Woo! Check yourself underneath. Somebody got busted. Somebody got busted. There was an investigation, and I feel like it could have been somebody sent you, or you found it, I don't know, video. I feel like it's on the web. Somebody saw something showing infidelity, and it's almost like this card with the popcorn right here, and then this card here, tired of the drama, is, I don't know who I'm reading for, but it feels like you may have been the recipient of a lot of drama, okay? And you might have been the recipient of a lot of gossip, and without cause, right? And I feel like maybe you warned somebody, or maybe you shared something with somebody about somebody being a bad news, you know. And just to be fair, this is the fourth time I've tried to record this video. Now, I've pulled the cards, I've reshuffled, and several of these cards keep coming out every single time. So I feel like this is your spread. So take it as it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, that's wonderful. But the vibe I'm getting off this is there is a very outspoken, very zealot sort of individual who is very religious. I wouldn't call her Karen, but she kind of reminds me of that, where she is standing on a soapbox pointing out the flaws in the spiritual folks, and they're coming off pious, where she's judging everybody and everything for not having a God, and not being a part of the church, and you know, just being weird, I suppose, but in such a defamation of character. And then this person gets busted cheating, and it's on video, and it's on tape, it's recorded somehow. Somebody took a picture of it, and this is a very well-known individual here, very much respected in the community, in the church so far. And I feel like this person it's got a lot of fire sign actually in it. But I feel like this could be your person, because the check yourself is somebody, I feel like, two things. One is, somebody told them to check themselves, like seriously, like stood up in church and started screaming at somebody, saying, who the hell are you to say I have video of you screwing so-and-so, you know, like that, like calling this person out publicly. I also, like, check yourself, like, be careful there, Karen. But then, no offense to anybody named Karen, I'm just saying. And the other check yourself is physically, that they may be carrying an STD, because this person has been in relations with this other person who's standing on the soapbox and judging everybody's for having infidelity, right? So getting a room right here. So I feel like there's videotape of them getting a hotel room. That's kind of what I feel. And then they are feeling remorseful. Yeah, I have emotional intelligence. It kind of feels like an overflow of, they lacked emotional intelligence, and they know they effed up. They know they effed up. Tell me about the air signs. Tell me more about the air signs. This is called the Real Life Tarot deck. I got mine on Temu, but a lot of people like it. I need my glasses for this. So, interesting. Tell me more about this first card. Hold on, please. Ooh, oh, fell out. Is that right? Hold on, please. Huh. So, just hang tight. I'm gonna make sure. God, I just did a reading on Cancer, water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, almost identical cards. You might be dealing with a water sign. Okay, so bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's loss in money. There's also I'm getting so many downloads right now. So I have somebody who's up all night, and I feel like they may have a an amphetamine addiction. Could be something else with this card. They're possibly moving, but I also feel like they're getting a lot of Amazon or whatever products dropped off at the house. I feel it's tied to work. So they're either shipping out stuff or bringing stuff in, and it's coming to the home. This is also the night owl. God, I just really feel like this person is kind of like, whoever this is portraying themselves as holier than thou. I feel like they have a shopping issue. They are pious. They're grandiose. They judge others at the whim. Like, they are very negative individuals. And I feel like this person also might be or has been abusive to their children. I do. I have this picture of kids in daycare, or just a group of kids right there. So, and the dark feeling I get under tired of the drama, and they might have like left their kids while they went on a trip, or they have assaulted these kids. I feel like several of this energy, and I hear a dog barking. A lot of this energy is negative, really negative, dark. And I feel like you might know this. Whoever's watching this or cross-watching this, you may know this. This is somebody who really enjoys making fun of other people and creating stories and lies where there isn't any. There's no story, there's no drama. Somebody's creating the drama, and it's like, could be aliens, like that. Or we have a conspiracy theory about COVID. Don't get me started, but you know what I mean. I don't really care about either one. But it's whatever that is to this person, they create bad choices after bad choices after bad choices. And I feel like you're tied to this person for, maybe you live with this person. I feel like you do. You're tied to this person, but you also see how they're treating their dog, their cat, like too many cats was the previous spread. So they might have too many cats. I also feel this might be what we just talked about, is check yourself, because you might have a roaming consequence from this happening. And the other thing I get too, I gotta be straight with you, is this here and this here make me really think long and hard about getting an AIDS test. So I have the Two of Cups here with the Two of Swords with the Six of Cups. So you, I feel, maybe receiving some information about somebody who has possibly some long-term chronic health issues. It's the King of Wands, where they might reach out to you and share the good news. I just saw the Empress, so you might, so you might have already gone to the doctor. You might have already felt this energy already in your own life, where you just knew, you just felt like this person was extremely, this could be a man too, this doesn't have to be a woman, but I feel like they're with a lot of people, whoever this is, and I feel like they do it for money. So this person comes out with saying, I messed up, etc. But whoever I'm reading about, air signs, is very busy with the second job, or it could be the first job, but as a consequence, I feel like they're going to come around. They want to come around. They can't sleep. There is drugs usage. There is drug usage. And the kids are literally abandoned. They're being pawned off on family. This reminds me, I had to look forever at this because it looks like a dog of Alpo. Or, you know, back in the day, they just threw the can of food in the bowl. That's kind of how I feel. Maybe they're feeding their kids Alpo. I don't know. Maybe that's why the nausea card's right next to it. But I feel like the police are going to be called. So this might be a water sign this person's dealing with the King of Cups. It's Cancer. Cups are Cancer. Okay, but it's a lot of water sign. Ace of Pentacles. This person might be coming forward to tell you this. It's an Ace of Pentacles. So they want to have, and the Two of Cups might be the reaching out. I don't know if I should. I have very nostalgic memories of this person. So they may be reaching out to talk to you about this. But they also might be reaching out to start a new relationship. Tell me more. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a super conservative person. They're withholding and holding back. Not only energy, but yeah, you had a missed opportunity. And they have an Ace of Wands. They want to start it up again. I'm not sure if this is the actual person, or they might tell you of their person having done this. And this is part of the reason why they're calling on you, is just to catch up and, quite honestly, to see if you would explore taking this person back. Because I feel like they chose this mess over you. That's the Four of Cups feeling with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups, Strength, Eight of Wands, Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is, I feel, right under the Four of Cups. They might feel like you're already out with a bunch of folks. They think you're dating. You might even be in a relationship. They're panicking. This is a panic feeling I'm getting about time. Like, I'm missing, if I don't get a hold of air sign, somebody's going to jump on this boat and I'm going to miss my opportunity. So there's a lot about time. So they're going to close one door and open another and come and tell you about it. This week, I feel. I'm going to take that one because it's hanging out. The Emperor with the Queen of Swords, followed by the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like the Emperor is expecting the Queen of Swords, the Mafia Queen, you know, to show up and have the dicey conversation about being honest and what really went down. And I think the Emperor would rather talk about the nostalgia, the good feelings you brought them, along with the Seven of Pentacles. Looking back, that's a lot of pentacles. That's a lot of memories. That's a lot of good vibes. They want to share this, and they want to share their feelings for you. Tell me more about this Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor. The Emperor is defined as the Five of Swords in the reverse and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is a past love. You had this relationship with this person who just watched their life fall apart with a third party that they found out was a lady of the night. I'm trying to keep it clean. So I feel like this Eight of Cups in the reverse is somebody coming. I feel like this Emperor is going to come forward and talk to this Queen of Wands about the possibility of restarting this connection. Now, you know, there's no love or cups to pour the love in at 8. This Emperor is not stupid. He knows, she knows, whoever is approaching you, whoever this resonates for, you'll know it's an ace and an ace. So you have an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Wands. So they know they have to start from scratch. They probably want to, because they want to erase, and an Ace of Pentacles. You have 3 aces on the board. So they want to tell you this story about this energy behind the scenes, and how they got here. Very painful, but they also don't want to fight anymore. This is the energy. They don't want to argue with you, and they have been sitting on this feeling for a long, long time. Months. But I don't feel like that was over, whatever. And I feel like there's legal ramifications, children, child services, that sort of thing, in the mist. So this wasn't done yet. So this needed to wrap up before they could give you a call. That's the feeling I have. I don't know what it is, but this is very similar to the other two reads. There's traces of it that are familiar. Woo, somebody went in within. They realized with the Death and the King of Swords and the Empress and the Four of Swords with the Ten of Cups and the Page of Swords with the Three of Pentacles on the beneath. So let's talk about this. Here we go. Air sign, whoever you're thinking of, this person who's going to come forward was in a third party. I feel like they felt like this was a better option, believe it or not. They had more in common, believe it or not. I think they got snookered. I think they got lied to, and they bought the bait, and they went on their merry little way only to find out total, bait and switch. So they get in this relationship with this person, and quite honestly, it turned out to be horrendous. It triggered them every day because they are watching these children be neglected. And they are now finding out that they had multitude of partners and a whole lifestyle behind the scenes they weren't aware of. They sat in the hermit before coming to you. They have already done some work, some inner shadow work to realize that this is probably the Three of Pentacles, not a good choice to ever put anybody in. And there's an awakening, I feel. I have the Death card with the King of Swords. So they are coming straight and honest with a plan to talk to you. And they recognize you now as an Empress. Before they did not. They did not see your worth. No offense. This person had not awakened. They were still in the Wand stage, right? Isn't that what we were talking about? King of Wands. And now we moved to the Emperor. So I feel like he got some things. And now Cups. So at least we're moving in the right direction. So I feel like he wants to have his Empress. He recognizes your value today, and he's going to have a conversation. Now, here's the irony. Here's the irony. I feel like they know, whoever this is, knows that they broke your heart when either you left or they left this relationship. The reason why is I have the Four of Swords, and the three on the wall is representation of the Three of Swords with the heart. You couldn't kill me anymore. You just needed to put all three in. There's just mangled heart. And the one on the bottom is the one they're reserving. Maybe a little closer, because they're doing that introspective work, right? And that's the one reserved for them to say, where am I at fault? So I stab myself in the heart for making some of these choices. That's this energy. So that's why it's a Four of Swords. They have recovered from the three, because I do feel like they stabbed themselves in the heart, and they're recovering, and they're coming and talking to you. Their goal, it'd be the Ten of Pentacles. And again, the Page of Swords is coming honestly. And I feel like they're watching you. Whoever you are, air sign, I do feel like they're trying to peek in on your social media. Tell me more. Yeah, Queen of Cups and the Star. They see you as very healing, nurturing, kind, giving. They regret putting you in a third party. Tell me more. I have a Nine of Swords. I have a King of Pentacles. So this is a very long-standing relationship. Oh my geez. And it's moving so slow. But the person sitting in a Nine of Swords, which means that is the most anxiety anybody has. Like, their night is getting interrupted. They can't sleep. They're dreaming of you. They have anxiety about what are they going to say. I think they've written you texts and deleted them. I feel like somebody actually wrote a whole letter out and then threw it away, deleted it on the computer. High Priestess, they're trying to tap into their intuition. This is somebody who's had an epiphany, I think, about sabotaging their own relationships and not ever evaluating what they really wanted. And I feel like they've always leaned into other people's belief system of what looks great, buying that thread of whatever appeals is more appealing, I'll go with. Doesn't matter if we have the same belief, doesn't matter if we don't slow down long enough to get to know each other, right? Now, I feel like they're waiting on their intuition and they're listening for direction, and they're taking direction from their higher power. Yeah, they see you as a Queen of Pentacles. That's a pre-Empress. That's the most stable, secure, solid, confident, balanced, usually great wife, mother. They can manage pretty much anything. They're a great friend. The Queen of Pentacles is right before the pre-Empress. It's moving in that direction. Most stable queen out of all of them. This person sees you as the Empress, which also tells me that they probably want to move this into a long-standing commitment, because that's how you become the Empress. And we already have the Emperor out. So I feel like the Emperor has already made a decision to move this person, you, the Queen, I believe, of Pentacles, into the Empress. There might be an apology followed immediately by a question right around the corner. That's what I'm saying. So I have the Lovers in reverse. So I feel like and the Magician, they're trying to manifest. That's kind of, I feel two things though. They're trying to manifest you back, which is what I was going to say. And they know they messed this up. When I see this, just go like that. Trying to be PG here. So when I see that they recognize this, I feel like they're hopeless that this is going to ever get back to the level they want with the Queen. So I have a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. So this is a perfect match between you two. You're very like-minded, symbiotic, very same skin, same, you know, pocket gene. This is, every gene has its pocket. You guys are a match. You know what I mean. So this is kind of the feeling I have, is that you two are always meant to get along. And they know this. They're wanting to come in and have a conversation and this is like ending of a cycle. They want to deaden the behavior that they've had of in and out relationships, not really committing, staying superficial. I feel like this person, whoever I'm reading about, this person, not the person who stepped out, not that person, this person who chose that person, the parent, whatever. This one. It's almost like this person doesn't know how to stand on their own 2 feet, and they really rely on everybody else to make decisions for them. I feel like this person here doesn't know what they want, because they've never taken time to go introspectively to discern what they like and don't like. They've always just listened to other people and let them tell yes or no. Do you think this person is cute? Do you think this person's smart? Do you think this person's worth investing in? And they let their family, friends, like heavy on the family, and friends talk to them, make their decision for them. And therefore, this person didn't feel bad when it fell apart, because they didn't make a decision. They never stood on their own 2 feet, right? They never made that choice independently. So if it fell apart, he's like, well, I didn't really like her anyway, or I didn't really like him anyway. That's his feeling, is they never really took ownership of the fall, because they never took ownership of the person when they chose them. That's a lot. That's pretty deep, but that's the feeling. So this person here, I think has liked you since the day you two met. And they screwed this up so many times, but I feel like they run from their feelings because they don't know what to feel about this. I don't think they really even want a commitment. And they consistently, this is going to hurt, I know, they consistently choose people less than them, or they feel like that they can leave and I won't care because I'm not really invested. So they saw this person, all these people, that all their history of relationships, people they really wouldn't invest in. So if they leave, then I'm not out anything because I really wasn't in all the way. This one person was really liked by the family. The person who showed up and talked about God and came off as a shining star in the church, and everybody loves and everybody respected, only to find out that they were stepping out on a regular with multitude of people for money. This is and it's on tape. Somebody felt a certain feeling. Maybe somebody I feel like somebody snitched on this person and somebody recorded it and they found out. And then I feel like now this person's healing from it. They're super humiliated. I feel like they're looking at you going, I can't believe I didn't choose you over this. Boy, I feel dumb, right? Back to this card, you know. This is a King of Pentacles sitting the 8 of Swords, wanting the Sun, and can't make a decision, back and forth. Feeling lack in the hole and feeling the 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. This person, I do believe it as a water sign because I have the Chariot out right beneath this, has determined that you've always made them happy. And I also feel like this back and forth wishy-washy is done. They're done letting people make decisions for them. They're feeling dumb about that. and they've been up in their head, how am I going to make this right? How am I going to come and approach air sign and have a conversation? Seeing they told me to go kick rocks. Like, how am I going to do this? How? And that's this feeling, is stuck in, like I see like dangling in the wind, just kind of like spinning in the wind. There's not really an end to this pain. They don't see the end of this pain. Sorry, I had somebody working on my sink upstairs, you can hear them. So, Temperance. So God, I feel, the tribe, here we go, recognizes there's a lesson here that needs to be addressed and learned before you go on. If you guys got together today without this conversation, you wouldn't have learned from anything. You just consistently replay the cycle. You would give too much and allow things without having boundaries, and this person wouldn't have to take ownership, right? Which is their history too, is I'm a victim, you know, and they never took ownership of the problem because they never chose the person that they started the problem with, whatever, you know what I mean? So it's just accountability, you know. And so this person, I feel, is going to come forward. There's the Tower. I think, yeah, about their happiness. They're together. Do I have a third one here or just the two? So I have the Tower and the Ten of Cups. The Five of Wands, there's a lot of internal struggle with the Four of Wands. So I feel like this person has an epiphany, right? And it comes in a hermit stage through this sitting alone, deciding, what do I want? What do I want? This is what they want. They wanted a relationship, and they have a recognition or realization that you were the best of the best. You were the GOAT, and they should have come and approached you when they could. They want that foundation back. They want their happiness back. They want their Disneyland back. That's my Disney card, happy family, right? And they want to take you to calm waters. They're going to rush in, and they're going to tell you this cycle is over, and they're super damn sorry about being deceptive. Now, the Page of Wands with this is fear. They have complete fear. Not the Page of Wands, I'm sorry. The Seven of Swords, as I feel a lot of fear, regret, remorse. And the past has been deceptive. So I feel like they're going to share some of that with you. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune for the King of Wands. And Judgment. Judgment's already been called. I mean, this is already going to play out. This is supposed to play out the way it is. Y'all needed lessons. This is it. You need to have this before you can move forward, and that's the Wheel of Fortune. And there's the Fool. So the Fool is coming forward, and Justice, right? So I'm kind of excited. The Page of Cups, you know. So this is your message. You have a lot going on this week for sure. This might be actually playing out today. It's Saturday today. And regardless of when you find this message, it doesn't have a timestamp. It's not supposed to. Everybody's on different timelines. And each of you learn lessons differently, just depending on you. This might be old. You might, that was 19 or whatever. It doesn't matter. Whoever's going through it, though, is going through it. So love and light to each and every one of you. And until next time, take care.